Hello students, today in this lecture of class 9th mathematics, ICSE mathematics, we will do questions of word problems on simultaneous linear equation. This is exercise 6 in your book. From ML Agarwal I am doing, therefore understanding mathematics ML Agarwal. So this is the chapter 6. In some other book it will be some different chapter, but there will be this chapter. Now see here, how will you do these questions? So first we will frame two equations in x and y according to the conditions given in the question. What will you do? We will form two equations in x and y according to the conditions given in the question, and then we will solve them simultaneously, and preferably we will solve by eliminating the terms. It's clear, by the elimination method. Now see here I am taking one question. Those who don't have the book, for them I will read the question, so you can write those questions. It's clear. Here there is a question number 4. The cost of 5 kg sugar and 7 kg rice is rupees 153, and the cost of 7 kg sugar and 5 kg rice is rupees 147. Find the cost of 6 kg of sugar and 10 kg of rice. You can note the question by putting the video at the pause. It's clear. Now, so here it is given that the cost of 5 kg, question number 4, 5 kg sugar and plus 7 kg rice. This, its cost is given rupees 153. Then here it is given 7 kg sugar plus 5 kg rice. This is given rupees 147. We have to find the cost of 6 kg sugar and 10 kg rice. So first we will find the cost of 1 kg sugar and 1 kg rice. So you assume, let cost of 1 kg sugar equals to rupees x, and cost of 1 kg rice it is rupees y. So according to the first condition, what is the cost of 5 kg sugar? It will be 5x. 7 kg rice, it will be 7y. So 5x plus 7y equals to 153. Now according to second condition, what will be the, according to second condition, cost of 7 kg sugar, 1 kg sugar rupees x, so 7 kg will be 7x, and 1 kg rice rupees y, so 5 kg rice 5y. This is given 147. Now we will solve these equations simultaneously by eliminating the coefficients. It's clear. So you can see here it is 5x plus 7y equals to 153, and this is 7x plus 5y. Though there is a special method, but since the numbers are not very large, so we will do directly. Here you multiply with 5 and this with 7, and then subtract. It's clear, because both are the plus. Here we cancel y. So 5 7 ja 35, 7 5 ja 35, cancel. It's clear. Its sign is plus and now its sign is minus. Now see x. 5 5 ja 25x minus 49x equals to 153 into 5 equals to 5 3 ja 15, 1, saving 65 into 1029. So it will be equals to minus 24x. So when you will substitute 9 5 4, then after that you will subtract 12 12 6, it is 6, then 10 8 2 264. Yes, minus 264. So what will be x? 264 upon 24. So it will be 12, not 11 perhaps. Yes, 11. It will be 11. Now you substitute this in any one equation. This you can take equation 1 and this h2. So on substituting x equals to 11 in equation 1. When you will substitute in equation 1, x equals to given 11. So 5 into 11 plus 7y equals to 153. So 7y equals to 153 minus 55. That is equals to 98. So y equals to 98 upon 7. It is 40. So now you have to find the cost of 6 kg sugar and 10 kg rice. Cost of 6 kg sugar and 10 kg rice. It will be equal to 6x plus 10y. You find out this value. So this value you can find here. You substitute the value of x and y. What is x here? 6 into 11 plus y 10 into 14 equals to 66 plus 140. So this will be equals to 6 6 4 10 1 2 rupees 206. It's clear. So this way you can do. Now you take one more question. Here questions are very simple. Now after this we will only form the equation. Rest solving of the equation you will do by your own. It's clear, because solving is not difficult. So only I will form the equation. You can see the question number 5. First I will read the questions for those who don't have the book. It's clear. So those who want to note, they can note. This I am reading. Question number 5. The class 9th students of a certain public school wanted to give a farewell party to the outgoing students of class 10th. They decided to purchase 2 kinds of sweets, one costing rupees 70 per kg and the other costing rupees 84 per kg. They estimated that 36 kg of sweets were needed. If the total money spent on the sweets was rupees 2800, find how much sweet of each kind they purchased. It's clear? Means here in this question there are 2 types of sweets. One is costing rupees 70 per kg, rupees 70 per kg, and other is costing rupees 84 per kg. And they have purchased total how much sweet? 36 kg. And what is the total cost of this? Rupees 2800. It's clear. Some kg they have purchased of this type and some kg they have purchased of this type. But the total sum of both kgs is equal to 36. So you assume let quantity of sweet costing ₹70 per kg equals to ₹X, and quantity of not rupees X kg, quantity of sweets costing ₹84 per kg, it is Y kg. Okay. So according to the first condition, total quantity is, according to first condition, what is the total quantity of sweet? It is given X plus Y from here, and in the question it is given 36. So this is the first equation, X plus Y equals to 36. Now total cost. So if you calculate the total cost of sweet from here, X kg is purchased at this rate. So what is the cost of X kg? 70 into X. Y kg is purchased at this rate. So what is the cost of this? 84 into Y. So it is 70X plus 84Y equals to, in the question it is given 2800. Okay. Now you can cancel it by saving, because as you know that 12 7 is 84. So you cancel by saving. So everything will be 10X plus 12Y equals to 400. Then we can cancel by 2 also. 5X plus 6Y equals to 200. This is the second equation. Now after that you solve, you will get the X and Y. It's clear? Now after this you see the question number 6. So solving is not difficult, that you can do. I am sure that you will be able to do the remaining part. Because the remaining part is only solving the equations. Now see here, next question, you listen carefully and note down. If from twice the greater of two numbers 16 is subtracted, the result is half the other number. If from half the greater number 1 is subtracted, the result is still half the other number. What are the numbers? So you assume let the numbers are X and Y. Let numbers are X and Y. Or you write down let greater number equals to X, smaller number equals to Y. Now in the question it is given that from twice the greater means if from twice the greater of two numbers, twice the greater, twice means 2 times, greater number के 2 times से 16 is subtracted. So according to first condition, greater number के 2 times से means what is greater number? X, इसका 2 times 2X. Now when 16 is subtracted from this, the result is, after subtracting, the result is half the other number, means दूसरे number का half, that is Y upon 2. So you multiply here, 4X minus 32 equals to Y. So 4X minus Y equals to 32. This is equation 1. Then if from half the greater number, according to second condition, what is half the other number? Half of the greater number is X upon 2. 1 is subtracted, the result is half of the other number Y upon 2. So you take the LCM. When you will take LCM, X minus 2 upon 2 equals to Y upon 2. So X minus 2 equals to Y. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. Both are in denominator. So from here you will get x minus y equals to 2. This is the second step. Now after that you solve, so you will get the answer. It's clear? Then question number 8 I will do. You can see question number 8. Now see here, what is the question number 8? First I will read the question. It's clear? A man has certain notes of denominations rupees 20 and rupees 5. Denominations means value. कुछ नोट्स उसके पास 20 रुपीज वैल्यू के हैं और कुछ नोट्स 5 रुपीज वैल्यू के हैं. मतलब जिन नोट्स पर 20 लिखा है वो 20 रुपीज वैल्यू है, जिन पर 5 लिखा है दे आर 5 रुपीज डिनोमिनेशन. Which amounts to rupees 380 means into तो सभी नोट्स की टोटल वैल्यू क्या है? Some notes are of rupees 20 and some notes are of rupees 5 and they total amount to rupees 380. If the number of notes of each kind is interchanged, they amount 60 less as before. It's clear? Means if the number of notes are interchanged, then they amount 60 less than before. Before is 380, 60 less means it will be equal to rupees 320. It will be rupees 320. It's clear? Find the number of notes of each denomination. Denomination means value. So you assume let there are X notes of rupees 20 denomination and Y notes of rupees 5 denomination. So see here, according to first condition, what is the total value of notes? Total value of notes. In the question it is given 380, but according to this, X notes are of rupees 20 each. So what will be total value? 20 into X. 20 into X. And here Y notes of rupees Y, so 5Y equals to 380. So you cancel by 5. So it will be 4X plus Y equals to 76. This is equation 1. Now, according to second condition, what is the total value of notes? So see here, now it is said that in the second condition, earlier in the first condition these were X notes, these were Y. In the second condition, now 20 rupees notes are Y, 5 rupees notes are X. Okay? 20 रुपीज के Y नोट्स हो गए, 5 रुपीज के X नोट्स. So what will be the total value of these Y notes? 20Y plus 5X equals to, now its total value is 60 less as before. So 380 minus 60, that is equals to 5X plus 20Y equals to 320. So you cancel by 5x plus 4y equals to 5 6 32, 5 4. This is the second equation, and then you can solve it further. It's clear? So this way you can solve. Now we will do the next question. which may be on the fractions. It's clear? Now in fractions, as you know that upper number is known as numerator, lower number is known as denominator. In 3/4, 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. It's clear? Now you can see here. Next question, question number 9. The ratio of two numbers is 2/3. If 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 is from the second, the ratio becomes the reciprocal of original ratio. Find the numbers. It's clear? Now question number 9. Let numbers are x and y. So according to first condition, what is the ratio of numbers? The ratio of numbers will be x upon y, but in question it is given 2/3. So when you will simplify, 3x equals to 2y. So 3x minus 2y equals to 0. Then if 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, the ratio becomes reciprocal of original ratio. Original ratio what? 2/3. Now it will become its reciprocal, that is 3/2. So how much is subtracted from first? 8 from first and 2 is subtracted from first and 8 from second. So according to second condition, x minus 2, y minus 8. So ratio will become 3/2. So cross multiply, 2x minus 2 equals to 3, y minus 8. On simplifying, 2x minus 4 equals to 3y minus 20. So when you will take in this side, 2x minus 3y equals to 4 minus 24. So 2x minus 3y equals to minus 20. This is the second. It's clear. This is the first. You can solve, you will get the numbers. Now see here, question number 11. But you solve all the questions, and those which I have done here, you solve them, find the answer. It's clear? Now see here, question number 11. I am reading. If the numerator of a certain fraction is increased by 2 and denominator by 1, the fraction becomes equal to 5/8. And if the numerator and denominator are each diminished by 1, fraction becomes equal to 1/2. Find the fraction. So you assume let the fraction is x upon y. Let fraction is x upon y. X is numerator, y denominator. According to first condition. In the question it is said that when certain fraction is increased, numerator is increased by 2 and denominator by 1. So x plus 2 divided by y plus 1, it becomes 5/8. So it is 8x plus 2 equals to 5y plus 1. When you will simplify, 8x plus 16 equals to 5y plus 5. So 8x minus 5y equals to 5 minus 16. 8x minus 5y equals to minus 8. This is the first equation. Then if the numerator and denominator are each diminished by 1 according to second condition. Here numerator diminished means subtracted, y minus 1. Numerator is decreased by 1, denominator is also decreased by 1. Then it becomes 1 upon 2. So here it will be equal to 2 equals to y minus 1. So 2x minus 2 equals to y minus 1. So 2x minus y equals to 2 minus 1. So 2x minus y equals to 1. This is the second condition. After that you will solve them, and by solving you can find the values of the x and y, and then you write down the fraction. It's clear, so that you can do. Then I will do the questions which are based on the digits. So first you note down these things, and here mostly the problems are of numbers of 2 digit. For example, this 53, 3 is the unit digit and 5 is the tens digit. It's clear. How can you write this number in the expanded form? टेंस डिजिट को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, यूनिट डिजिट को 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, एंड देन ऐड. इन एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म वी विल राइट दिस. टेंस डिजिट को 10 से, यूनिट डिजिट को 1 से, एंड देन ऐड. सपोज द यूनिट डिजिट इज x and tens digit is y. So what will be the number? Number will be same thing. यूनिट डिजिट को 1 से, टेंस डिजिट को 10 से, एंड देन ऐड. सो व्हेन यू विल ऐड, व्हाट विल यू गेट? यू विल गेट x plus 10y. What will be the number obtained on reversing the digit? Number obtained on reversing the digits. When the digits will be reversed, what will happen? Unit digit will become y, tens digit will become x. So new number will be what? You can see here. New number will be y को 1 से, x को 10 से. It will be y plus 10x. Means simply what will you do? You interchange x and y here. y को यहाँ ले आएंगे and x को यहाँ ले आएंगे. It's clear? That will be the number obtained on reversing the digits. So now you can see the question. Here, most of the questions will be on 2 digits. Or in our course, only the problems of 2 digits are in our course. So you can see here question number 15 I am doing. Question number 15. When a 2-digit number is divided by the sum of the digits, the quotient is 8. If the tens digit is diminished by 3 times the unit digit, the remainder is 1. What is the number? So first 3 lines you will write. Let unit digit is x and tens digit is y. Therefore original number, what will be the original number? It will be x plus 10y. ये तो लिखना ही लिखना है. It's clear that you have to write. Now in the question it is said that if the 2-digit number is divided by the sum of the digits. Digits means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 to 9, these are digits as well as numbers. Rest all are numbers. 10 is not a digit, 10 is a number. 11 is not a digit, 11 is a number. It's clear? But 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are the digits as well as the numbers. So see here in the question it is said that if, question number 15, when the two-digit number is divided by the sum of the digits, the quotient digit मतलब divide करने पर 8 मिलता. So according to first condition, when number is divided by the sum of the digits, what will be the sum of the digits? Sum of the digit is x plus y. What will you get? Quotient digit means 8. 8 means 8 upon 1. So you write x plus 10y equals to 8x plus y. So x plus 10y equals to 8x plus 8y. So x minus 8x, 10y minus 8y equals to 0. So minus 7x plus 2y equals to 0. This is the first equation. Now see here, then it is given in the second condition, if the tens digit is diminished by 3 times the unit digit, the remainder is 1. According to second condition, tens digit y is diminished by 3 times of the unit digit, 3x. The remainder is how much? It is given 1, or else 1. Yes, it is 1. So now you solve these two equations. It is minus 3x plus y equals to 1, and it is minus 7x plus 2y equals to 0. This you will multiply. When you multiply and subtract, because plus 2y, so you have to subtract. So it is cancelled. Minus 6x plus 7x equals to 2. So x equals to 2. So what will be y? You can find from where? 1 from equation 1. It will be minus 7 into 2 plus 2y equals to 0. So 2y equals to 14. So y equals to 7. Therefore original number, it will be equal to x plus 10y. X is how much? X is given 2. Y is 7. 10 into 7. That is equals to 2 plus 70 equals to 72. So in this video we will do only up to here. You do up to the question number 17. Up to the question number 17 you will do. Rest of the question I will do in the other video.